Hey there, welcome back to my Wuthering gameplay video. In this video, we're going to complete the main quest for Rust, Sword and the Sun. If you are enjoying the gameplays so far, please do leave a like on the video and give my channel a subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it, thanks. Alright, let's continue on with Wuthering main quest gameplay, Rust, Sword and the Sun. Okay, we're going to continue with the story card. Okay, this should be the chapter 2, right? Still. Okay, sorry, chapter 3 now. Okay, you accept the Noble's trial. True trials is to find a word for something intended only to break you. Okay, we need to reach 50 repetition and reach 100 willpower. Okay. Head to the trial grounds, okay. Outside the walls of Settlement City lies a recent plague by the Dark Tide, your homeland. Returning home, you can't help but feel sentimental. It's not different from the home you remember. Okay. They say a ferocious lion beast crowded by the Dark Tide prowls deep within the cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. Continue, okay. Your first trial is to slay that beast. The noble, however, decide to strip you of all equipment but a dull sword. A dull sword is more than enough. Okay. The mountain troll winds like a serpent among the charted tree, I think, stems from dozens of bleached skeletons lies scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. Okay, continue. When the first ray of sunlight split the clouds, the cave reveals itself, breathing death. Before you get a clear picture of the cave, a crushing force presses down upon you. Try to break free. Get down, you're trying to get yourself killed. Hold your breath or you will allow it. Okay, fine. You turn around and you see a hunter. Just then, a massive beast roars and walks past where you are hiding. Secretly stare at it. After the lion beast has left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him the beast did not notice you. Okay, continue. Going by those clothes, you are a settlement gladiator, eh? Hey, I used to be just like you. Lost a big match, got tossed out by the nobles and ended up like this. We are nothing but their playthings. Okay, continue. The skills honed for battle are now merely tools for survival. Settlement has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. So you pity such reality. Okay. Ask the hunter what you should do. Only a madam would. Only a madman. Only a madman would go after that lion. I know what I'm doing. I have my reason. His words are rough, but he eventually tells you he eventually tells you everything he knows. Okay, continue. You beat the hunter well and make a preparation for the hunt. To gain more knowledge for your prey, you choose to silently observe the lion beast in the following days. Okay, continue. After a few days, you manage to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast as you march towards the cave. Okay, I can't choose. Press enter. Okay, deep within the cave's dark embrace, you tread softly. Then a sudden dread freezes your step. Between the flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears, the lion beast. Fire from the needle dance amid its golden mane, while claws like sized tear wounds in the earth. Okay, I don't really need that. Okay, maintain distance and swing your sword. Draw your sword and strike at the lion beast. Okay, listen. As you expected, your sword fails you. It's ineffective against lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous roar storms you again, you decide to quickly analyze the cliffs in the environment, dodge its attack, and search for a weak point. Okay, the environment. Just before the lion pounces at you, you search with all your strength at the however you pronounce the word above. It crashes down into the lion's sleeping jaw. It's not over yet. Okay. You land on its neck. So it lunges to seize you, but your swift dodges force is crossed into a deadly knot around its throat. Seeing your chance, you give a final pull, and the beast strangles itself in a frantic struggle. Finally, I guess using the environment is one way to do it. Okay, finally. The trial has ended, and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascade down into the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. Okay, continue. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. The clear stream slowly turns straight. The birds scattered and the fish vanish. You sense the forest unease at your presence. Are they afraid of me? Okay, there you go. See, the creature's panic plunges you into reflection. For the first time, you realize that power can instill fear. You are somewhat shaken. Let's see. Wait, this is what again? Repetition. Okay. And this is willpower, right? Okay. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposes the second trial upon you. I know full well the next one won't be easy. Okay, what is it this time? Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement, I'm sure you're aware. Girl, that all the warrior of Sesamon have 2 lives. I don't seem to mention this before. Okay, one by their parent and the other by their sword. You may consider the sword in a gladiator's hand as their life in the arena. Okay, continue. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me you are worthy of standing in the arena. Turn with disgust as you with to accept. Alright, calmly accept. To get the admission pass for the Argon, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight gladiators of Setamon. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, but only want to see when you will fall. Okay, continue. Look, is that girl again? Don't think she would get as many wins as she did. Just look at the size of her. How will she even carry those swords? Ignore the comment. Focus on the opponent before you. Okay. Let's see. You have grown. Use this kind of noise. They deafening just numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throat. Spare the opponent and wait for the next challenger. Suppress your desire to kill. Okay. One by one, the characters you challenge grow in numbers. Those you have defeated kneel before you, offering their sword, symbolizing their honor with both hands. Steadily plant the opponent's sword into the ground. Okay, sure. Even in Setamon, there's a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you need to seek out tougher challenges. They have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Argon from one of the noble house. Okay, continue. Okay, I see. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Argon. Okay, continue. Power, wealth, those things, brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. Oh, so what? The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer, a perfect job and substantial fortune if you walk away from the duel. Alright, we rip the contract. You reject the bribe without a second thought, humiliated the noble's servant spits curses in your face. Of course. Respond calmly or say nothing, avoid any altercation. Okay, so this is probably the branch. Okay. Respond calmly. You ignorant country peasant, do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't be getting any. Even the second beside, so the second beside the servant. I the guy. The second silence the rambling servant and take out the contract. Okay, continue. Okay, let's go. There is no point in talking sense into an ignorant fool. Then again, I appreciate it if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. Sure, I will just safely kill you, I guess. They threw a bag of credit as a way to humiliate you, following it up with sarcasm and mockery gesture. They attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. Retaliate with the same insult. You feel nothing. The day arrives, Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility at the stake. You remember well the hearty look he wore but a few days prior. Okay, continue. But the nobles wield only words, not swords. Victor knows something about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent Sikhan and casually leave his petty helmet with the tip of your sword. Stare at the watching nobles with contempt. Approach the noble's seat. I won and I achieved it without wasting your time. Do you see your guided lies scattered? Shattered before your strength. Toss the helmet back to Victor. Step. Okay, so only gives one. Okay, toss the helmet back to Victor. The crowd erupt in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their head. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords, 99 opponents defeated. Now only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have long feared your reputation and dare not challenge you except one. However, person name, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. Okay, talent no longer matter to me. A sword tempered by countless battle is no less sharp. Okay, sure. Amidst the endless chanting of the name, you have arrived as promised. Okay. Even the old school noble is present this time. As always, okay, let's go with the old school nobles. Your opponent, towering physics, dwarfs yours, and his crushing presence brings to mind the fearsome lion beast. Okay, continue. After several exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too steepy to gain a foothold, and his armor is unusually heavy. You are all too familiar with the nobles' despicable tricks. Okay, kick on. Angry so anger brews within you. Can keep calm, okay. You then shift your pace, lowering him into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his step grew loose, his reaction sluggish. Alright, now's the chance. Your sword stopped just before the neck of Settlement's strongest gladiator. The entire arena for silence, and almost immediately the crowd rushed into applause. Okay, continue. Step. Okay, what? Ah shit, my you? No? Wait, what? Okay, he closed his eyes and then said his fate. Leave it right there. Okay. Oh shit, my. Okay. In front of everyone, watchful eye, you only take his sword. You then bow towards the audience before returning. Okay. You feel a sense of relief. Okay, there you go. Okay, continue. Leave the chest behind. You look back at the crowd and wave. Sure. The next day, you arrive before the old school nobles with 100 life. He is merely made of settlement flesh. Above him stands a far greater force. Alright, get ready for the third trial. The third trial is to earn the blessing of okay, that echo that Lioness of Glory. He never planned to let me pass the trial. I know what was the name? He has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no human can ever reach, the last wall of settlement, but I accept. See, it is insurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst of victory in your blood. You accept the trial to confront the guardian of settlement. Okay, that is the third trial done. So third chapter done. Okay. On the eve of the trial, you return to the training ground once again. While you wait for Kato, you find yourself standing before this familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of strength. Okay, I need 100 materialism is this one, and then repetition is this one. Okay. Lay down and leave the past behind. Hug it gently. Okay, well, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what did you learn from this path? Strength can instill fear. Okay, so strength can be destructive. Strength brings conquest, such is humanity's oldest rule. Augusta, I'll be there for your last trial, and I'll call your name for all to hear. Alright, thank you. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your stacked collection of swords. Those trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? Okay, continue. You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse their opponent's sword with their own after victory. Now you decide to tread the same path and stand before the smith. Okay, let's see. Okay, so doesn't give any. Okay, glaze at the flying sparks from the forge. Okay, you wish to demonstrate your strength, yet now you still seek to do this with power not of your own. Watching the blacksmith's hammer rise and fall and seemingly impractical idea emerge. Okay, continue. Proof of honor. In the end, you use your forte to fuse all the sword into one. Feel the power. Grip the heavy sword in your hand. Your forte never stands out among resonators, but it seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge fire and hammer swing. Okay. The day of the final trial has arrived. You walk into the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns bear from atop the 12th stone pillar. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of the guardian. Take a deep breath. Okay, I need survey your surrounding. Okay, I need this. Okay, so it's survey surrounding. Suddenly, a vibrating roar cut through the noise of the crowd. The enormous banner flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you. The guardian appear. There's a sight ringing in your ear. The guardian's mountain size catches your eye. Okay. It's awake. A noble shriek. The guardian suddenly opposite you. Slowly, his eyes open, coldly watching you. Okay, focus. Raise your hand on the tube. With a sudden sweep of her tail, the guardian shattered the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging and flying. The flying debris. A chill seeps through the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. Okay, take the initiative. The screams from the stands are soon drawn by the guardian's roar. A wave of sound and dust rips past your ears. You can taste blood on your lips and tongue. Quickly patch yourself up. Ignore the pain and tend to your wound later. Okay, her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword raises to meet her descending pulse. However, okay, this strike shall be my all. Require our encounters from previous battles. Come on, really? Okay, it doesn't tell you whether it is plus or minus. You manage to withstand the guardian's first attack and at the moment it withdraws, seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its right foreleg. Golden blood spilled the arena. Steady your breath. Okay, the guardian seizes her attack, her main brushing against your blood-stained face. Before she lowers her head, the arena shakes with applause. You hear the crowd chant your name in honor. I have gained the Alliance's blessing. The voices they are. Listen to the rest of the crowd. Okay, it's the same. Oh, what? It suddenly just got boosted up to max. What the hell? Okay. O wise and noble guardian, the mighty guardian of Settlement, bestow upon her the crown of courage and strength. Work out the stats of the guardian. Okay, so it's the same. Okay. When the cries of triumph resonate with the earth, we see the fire of humanity blaze across Settlement. Wave after wave of applause, the Settlement salute me as I advance. Okay, so it's the same. Okay. See. O sun and moon witness this astronomy feat. Witness her epic dedication to Settlement. Take another step forward. As the platform rises, you realize that by earning the Guardian's blessing, you have earned. You have been granted a privilege. Bowing to me. You are crowned the champion without the great Argon. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless gladiators with strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. Raise your sword, okay? Okay, I can't really see. Okay, at last, you stand atop the summit, the champion, only now with better fire cooled in your veins. Do your wounds are raise their voice in protest. Okay. You have shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield Gladiator's valor on the righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet, should these new rules forged by might lose their foundation, will they not fall? A cool whisper with unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointers. Pondering now. From this day onward, your sword, your honor, your 2 lives shall serve settlement. Okay, now we're going to chapter 4.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4. Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
Enjoy it, sure.
I appreciate your kind words, my generous listener. I am only a humble wordsmith, spinning verses and rhymes. The essence of poetry is granted by those who dare defy their fate. But there is one thing I must confess. Through my words, your knowledge of the F4 is partial, at best. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story, the reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells. Before I leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Well, I'd say strength. Let's be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength. Rover, what do you think?
Let's see. Unmuting myself.
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself. Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance. Soon, after this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
Your Excellency, you have indulged her too much. As the priestess, Yuno is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum. A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway. One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear. It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest. I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions. If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
Took you long enough, Augusta.
Handling the senators takes time. You know that. Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feat, and relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet.
Is it the current head priestess of settlement? Ah, okay.
Priestess Yuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Let those old foxes report me all they want. If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Yuno lightly. Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person. Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning. and we'll be gone by then.
Ugh, what a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt. Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lillibut's Book of Prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well.
The escrow carries recording visions glimpsed in the flame, like both this book and the murals within the Dragon Temple are media through which the pieces of Setamon convey prophecies to the people. Okay?
Are you sure we should go through with this?
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight. But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship. And the priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete. Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont. Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king.
Oh, heroes of heroes. The legendary ruler of Setamon, the legend, traces its root to an ancient prophecy that only the one who becomes the hero of heroes can save Setamon from falling into ruin. Okay.
Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy. Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be frightened after all. But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone. Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
Why are you saying this?
The storm is coming. Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm? is to walk straight into it.
Alright, and that should be it for the current main quest. We shall wait for the next part. Okay, let me just check quickly. Yep. Okay. Alright, that would be it for the main quest gameplay. If you're enjoying the gameplays so far, please do leave a like on the video and give my channel a subscribe. I will greatly appreciate it. Thanks. And again, thanks for watching and have a great day.
Huh.